Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now I'm going to be talking about this Bandai Tamashii Stage Act Humanoid stand set. I want to get this out of the way. I've been meaning to do this video a long time ago. I want to get it out of the way because I'm going to be using this a lot in my videos coming forward. But before we get into that, I want to remind everybody that I'm doing a giveaway for this Game of Thrones pin badge set right here. The Koyo store was generous enough to give me a few of these, and I'm going to be giving away one of the packs that I didn't open. But I did a video where I show all the badges off, and I tell you what you need to do to win if you're interested. Also, I filmed the toy hunt, put that out, T-Man's Toy Hunt number 192, and I don't want any of my videos to get missed because I'm putting out content frequently, so you may not even know, like you're sitting around like, when is T-Man going to put out another toy hunt? And I already did it. But anyway, let's get into this. All right, here's the box. Here's what you should be looking for. These have been showing up in Barnes & Noble, and they retail for $9.99. It's 2 stands in here. Well worth it. But one more thing before I fully get into it. Let me start opening it so you can see. I'm going to start having reviews up for things that aren't necessarily brand new. I have a ton of figures, a ton of toys. I almost feel embarrassed that I have in a box that I have not opened or played with, and they haven't been show reviewed on my channel. I plan to remedy that. But yeah, so don't be surprised when you see me reviewing something that's not brand new or something that someone else reviewed a long time ago. Get over it. Anywho, you get these 2 flat portions of the stand. You get this gooch holding part right here. You get the typical grabbing hands right there, and the 2 connectors that connect these things together if you want that. You get even more of these grabbing things right there, and the part that goes with it, and 2 stands. I thought there was more than one of the gooch grabbing it stand things, but I guess I'm wrong. And why? Oh wait, these are kind of slightly different from these. These are the typical ones that they always use. But to show you, this right here is different from my Bandai Tamashii Stage Act 4. The Stage Act 4 this part is longer, but this is for, I guess, smaller characters. Typically I use the Stage Act 4, and yeah, you can see the difference right there. In fact, it's even curved right here, so it's more made to have all this in the background and come out and grab the character, so it can be more hidden and whatnot. Let's put one of these together. I'm probably going to put both of them together. Typically there's usually one port open, and these little things come out. So if I decide I wanted to be using this part of it, I could put this into here and keep that covered. And right here is where those connector things go, and they put little grooves in it so you can use that. In order to use this, you need one of these little parts right here. Put that in the bottom. This is different from the Stage Act 4. Stage Act 4, you don't need this. So this is definitely for more dynamic posing in mind, because you can lean it to the left, lean it to the right at the bottom. With the Stage Act 4, you just get this rotation right there, but you get this and that with this. So this is made for a way more dynamic posing. That's the last time I'm going to show you the Stage Act 4, because I have a separate video on that. T-Man978. Bandai Tamashii Stage Act 4, if you want to see that particular video. They come 3 in the pack. It's a little bit more money. I'll put a link in the description for both of these on Amazon. I think the Stage Act 4 went up in price since the last time I bought it. I think I got it for like maybe it was under 20 bucks, but last time I saw it was on pre-order for more than 20. So you get more stuff with that one. But they are completely different, as you can see, with these connections. So I'm going to show you this stand at its most basic. Sometimes with Figma characters and with new Transformers Generations figures, they all have stand ports, like somewhere on their back or their butt. You can just plop that on into there, and I'm gonna bend this and bend that down. Now he's in a dynamic aerial pose right there. That's the most basic use for these things. The best use for these things, typically their model kits and Gundams, usually have some type of port underneath of their crotch. Like, I say the best use because they are so lightweight, you don't have to worry about the character falling or tipping over. Just put it on there, put it in a pose. They are so lightweight, you typically don't have to worry. For those characters that don't have stand ports, that's where this thing comes in. You could use these little grabby arms right here, or the ones right here you have to pop off the sprue. I'm gonna use these since they're already off. Only thing different from these and this has a rounded, like you see how that's shaped, and this has this little grabby nub. These seem to peg in there tighter than I remember the Stage Act 4 going in. You put that on here, and then we take some character who can't fly on their own, but they're known to be flying. Put this underneath of them. Get her into some sort of action pose. And she's good to go. And let's say you don't want the little grabby crotch thingy. You can pop these back off. Take one of these right here. Pop them on here. Yeah, this is what I'm used to. That's kind of loose on here, so maybe I'm not going to use them. These are probably what goes with this right here. Yeah, these are way more tight, so I guess that's the difference. So you can use this. Have a different character. This is my Marvel Legends Retro Storm right here. And she can fly around or get into whatever type of pose you want her in. And since they rotate and whatnot, you could just decide how you want things, get it balanced correctly and whatnot. Like, but you get the drill, or you get the drift, I mean. Now you can have her like flying around and whatnot. Oh yeah, with two of these things, here's an example of something you could do for an action scene right there. Like, he's getting shot at, he's jumping over it, and yeah. And since these things use these little hooky arms, you don't necessarily have to wrap them around their waist. You can put them into all types of crevices and belts and all types of other things. When they're fresh out the box like this, the little grabby arms are still stable and sturdy. Now, one thing I should mention, they do have these Phillips screws on there, so if it gets loose or if it's too tight, you can unscrew it or screw it tighter, whatever you see fit. This guy, I don't know if you saw in my toy hunt, I was saying that Overwatch characters were 40% off at GameStop, so that made me finally get this guy. But I actually like him more than I thought I would. But anywho, the last thing I guess I should show off is these little grippy things right there. You just basically plug them into the bottom right here. And now I can plug it into the bottom on the other one. And now we have something sturdy together like this. And we can rotate this as I see fit. And see how that comes together. Now he's hitting that gun away, protecting himself. Good to go. So, yeah. I like these stands. Putting them together like this actually makes it a little bit more sturdy. And the base is basically the same thing as... They are the same thing as the Stage Act 4. So, you can connect those all together too if you have some Stage Act 4. Only thing different is the main arm and some of the pieces that came with it. Notably the gooch grabbing section right there, as I call it. Yes, I got that from Chartemis. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you felt like it was informative. Links in the description where you can buy this on Amazon from my... Well, you can buy it from my influencer link in the description. It helps my channel out, helps me get new stuff to bring to this channel that you will want to see, especially with me talking about showing all this old stuff. It will definitely help me get some new stuff too. Anywho, thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos, click the videos, baby, click the videos.